Okay, climbing out of Fayetteville, Pennsylvania, up from Route 30, heading north. It is up, y'all, but look how pretty. We are enjoying these views before the trees green in, and we'll see lots of trees, but I love looking up and seeing the mountains in the distance. That's where we just came from. You just can't take a picture of that steepness. Alright, later. I'm going to show you the primo, even above Raven Rock shelter in this neck of the woods. We just hiked about 2 hours up from Fayetteville, down that beautiful tunnel, up some nice rocky areas, not too bad. And as I was saying, the saying of the day is, I said, oh, blank, there's a shelter. So I forgot what the saying of the day is, but that's what it just became. So, look at these mushrooms here. This little area right here. So, this shelter is maintained by a couple who lost their son, and they do it to honor him. It has a bear box, bonus, for people like me that can't throw a bear bag. But check it out. Quarry Gap Shelter. Bench. Creek. Flowers. Covered picnic table. And a swing. Unreal, and potted plants. Don't think this is a norm, because it is not. But it's definitely beautiful. They're not very big, but there's two of them, and they are super clean. Holy cow, it's the cleanest I've seen. We have delighted that Pennsylvania trail. It's just a little straw covered path. We know the rocks are coming, but we are enjoying this nice little walk. You'd almost think you were in Florida, except, you know, you can look out there and see. Awesome. Isn't this a cute path? Oh, shadow. Shadow people. Stupid notification. Hey! Woohoo! Trees in the way. I have to stand over here. Alright. When you have to sit on the ground or on a rock or a log, you really appreciate tables. Good morning. Day 7 on the trail. We are feeling great. No swelling, no pain. Hills are easier. It's just amazing. The sun is shining. Good weather ahead. We packed up dry. Life is good. And we're still enjoying the views through the bare trees as long as we can. Well, this one isn't the best, but you get the idea. It's phone break. Woohoo. Here's a little view of shelter life. This is Birch Run Shelter. And this is the creek in front of it, which I assume is Birch Run. Cool, huh? Nice. And then the shelter's right over here. And you can see there's some little tent areas all around. We aren't shelter people. I keep saying that. But they're great for lunch stops. And this one's right on the AT. There's a giant tree down over there. Okay, so the AT, the Appalachian Trail, is southbound that way. I just want to say this. Thank you, Potomac Appalachian Trail Club. We appreciate you taking care of the trail, because all of this is done through volunteers. It's a huge tree, but there's a shelter. And what's different about this shelter is it is a bunkhouse. So I'll show you. Little privy's up there. Looks like a grand privy. It's pretty big. Usually they look like an outhouse. See? Bunks. You just put your pad and your sleeping bag out and you don't have to worry about rolling over and rolling into somebody. Cool. Birch Run Shelter. Lunch for today. Oh, they don't all come with a chair. Smell off that ear. So this morning has been just so pleasant. You can see out there what I mean. You can see through the trees. And the trail is not bad. Not bad at all. What's for breakfast? Oatmeal every day. Critter tracks. You can't see them. They're little teeny tiny footprints. Look like a cat print. So much of this you can't really see, but there's little tiny berries in this bush, and we're trying to figure out what they are. The trails have just been a delight to walk, as I've said. Not a lot of rocks yet. We know that that's, coming, but we've had some fun on some rocks, and you'll see some of those coming up in a little while. But the paths have just been beautiful, and every day it's just a little bit greener. It is amazing. We hiked into Pine Grove Furnace on this day. And of course, it's not in season yet, so we couldn't go to the museum. It was closed for a private event. The store was closed, so we couldn't get anything out of the store, but we did get a nice soda out of the machine. And we enjoyed the picnic table. And it was just a beautiful walk out. And we wet our heads several times because this one was the hot day, the hottest day, with no cover from the trees at all. Good morning. Day 8. Check out this color. This is a foreign color to us. We've not seen this in a while. Green. This morning has been green. But not up in the trees yet. They're still budding, so we can still see the mountains off in the distance. Digging that. Oh my goodness, it is amazing. Birds are singing, sun is shining, green's about. Woohoo! We're still smiling. Great night. I think we love Pennsylvania shelters, right?
Yes.
They kind of rock.
They do. They do.
All right, later. Hey y'all, still day 8. And we found rocks today. We weren't sure. It's been pretty rockless. But let me tell you, it is Florida hot right now. Florida hot. But we'll make it. We're coming down. Making good time today. It's just flipping hot. Looking for a creek. We think it is about maybe 1,000 degrees. What do you say?
Oh, at least.
At least. It's like we're in Florida,
Shade.
but we're in the mountains. So we're in Florida, heat, going up a mountain.
There's no tree cover. There's no leaf cover.
And there's no leaves on the trees.
There's no canopy cover.
We're being burned to a crisp. Ah! But I guess we're still laughing, so it's all good. So our guidebook said rock maze coming up. There were 2 areas. We really weren't sure what to expect, but when we got there, we learned that rock maze meant climbing over the rocks, under the rocks, through the rocks, and slow going, but a lot of fun. In fact, in one area we had to take our packs off just to get through the trail, and it was fun, but very strenuous. By the time we got done with that little rock scramble at the end of the day, we were ready to camp, and we were tired. Day 11, right? Day 11. Headed to town to get some food. But look at the green everywhere. It's just like today, right? It's like yesterday they were kind of curling out, but today it's like bam, green everywhere. I mean, even if you look up and the forest floor is green, it is amazing. Wow. Heading into Boiling Springs. If you can see the hikers way off in the distance there, that's where we're headed. Awesome. Little sign here. These lands are being farmed to maintain the historic and pastoral setting along the trail. Active insect and weed management is utilized on agricultural fields along the Appalachian Trail to ensure farmers a crop harvest. This includes periodic use of pesticides. Okay. Our walk into Boiling Springs. Just imagine walking along cornfields or fields of grass or whatnot and seeing the farmhouses off in the distance. This was a very pleasant walk. And then getting to town, and it's just a quaint little town with old buildings. And a pond at the center of town. We passed a couple of fly fishermen and a dad and his little girl fishing at the lake that's there in the middle of the town. We stopped at a cafe. It was just a delight, and everyone is so nice. Such a pretty trail, can't speak. Coming out of Boiling Springs. Had lunch, had a little cafe, had my raspberry vinaigrette. It was so good. Salad. Hiking to Carlisle. This is like the bird trail. They're everywhere. Trying to sing like Cinderella. Ooh, look, a cardinal up in the trail ahead. Did you see that? A cardinal was up there. We passed a lake, we saw ducks and geese. I think I might even saw a swan or two. I saw a nesting goose. And very nice people. Oh, a dove. See it? Yep. Oh, smell that. Oh, smells delightful. Hi there. Sorry, we're just passing through. Okay, wherever you feel comfortable. Okay. All right, well, guess I gotta turn this off. This is beautiful. I'm gonna commit this little few moments to memory. Very pretty. Whew.